Black bean mini taco bites make a great appetizer. They're great alongside a bowl of soup for lunch, and they're just a good anytime snack, and they're easy to make, and the tiny little size is just the size children love to pop into their mouths. So it's a great way to get them to eat something healthful at this time of the year when there's so many sweets around. I'm going to start by taking 1 can of black beans. I drained it, rinsed them off, I put it in a bowl, and then I added 2 tablespoons of salsa. Just use your favorite salsa. I added a teaspoon of chili powder. I minced up a couple of green onions and half of a jalapeno pepper. And I mixed it all up. Now when I mash my black beans, I just use my pastry cutter because I like a little bit of texture. I don't want to put it in the food processor or the blender and just have it so smooth that it has no texture. So I've mixed all those ingredients up. It's got a little bit of spice to it. And then I've taken some refrigerated biscuits, the large size, I think they're called Grands, and I'm going to use those to make my little shells to hold my black bean mixture. So to do that, I don't want to use this whole thick biscuit, and it comes in layers, so it's easy to pull apart and make nice thin layers. And usually you can get 3 or 4 pieces from 1 biscuit, and sometimes they're a little bit challenging to get started, but once you do, they peel apart very easily. Just do it a little bit slow and a little bit gentle. There we go. And then these pieces are still a little too large for my mini muffin tins. They come in different sizes, so just make it to fit your tin size. I've got a 2-inch round cutter that I use, and I make some nice little rounds, and they fit perfectly into each of the little muffin cups. I haven't greased these. They don't really need to be greased because they'll pop right out. So once I have my little muffin tin filled with the dough, then I'll just take little spoons of my black bean mixture and just push it right into my shells. And then I'll sprinkle a little bit of shredded cheddar right over the top. And I'll be a little bit careful so that it doesn't come too close to the sides because that tends to stick to the pan when it melts. And once I have the pan ready to go into the oven, I've got it preheated to 425 degrees, and they only take about 10 minutes to bake. Now, when you take them out of the oven, they'll look just like this. You can see I've taken most of them out, but I wanted to show you how I just take a table knife and run it around the outside edge, and it will pop right out of the pan. And then before I serve them, I like to put just a little dab of sour cream right over the top, and a little baby spoon works great. It's just the right size. Put a little sour cream on the top, and there you go. It's a great, healthful snack any time of day. I'm Sue Doden, and I'm all about food.